Hi everyone, welcome back to Kaelie's Reads. Today we're going to go through the Storygraph Plus options because I bought Storygraph Plus a while back. So let me go through those. And we're just going to go through the whole site as well. We're going to start with these top pages over here, and then we'll go into everything that each page involves. So with this home page, you have recommendations, which if you click explore, you get more than what it just shows. If you do this, what are you in the mood for? You can specifically pick a mood and pace in fiction or nonfiction, what genres you want it to be, what genres you don't want it to show, the page number, pages range, and then you can, and then it has don't show books in my to be read pile, and don't show books that I own is another one. Now, the way I do this with recommendations is I just sometimes I leave the mood. Oh, and you can also click show books with any of the selected moods, or show books with all the moods in one book. Sometimes I do that. So what I do is if I know what mood I want to use, I click it. But if I don't, I just go down here to fiction. I leave the genre. Sometimes I add the genre too. Whoops, it's not the right one. I'm just gonna do contemporary to show you. I leave the page ranges blank, and I click on books. Don't show me books that are already in my to be read pile. Then click search. It may take a while to load. Yeah, it takes a while to load sometimes. And then I just scroll through and see which ones I like, and then add them to my profile, or to my to be read pile. Now, because I want to show you one of the Storygraph Plus features, I'm going to change this to nonfiction. I'm going to get rid of the contemporary and do autobiography, and that's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do search. Let's see now. So, here's one that I will probably not read. So, if you don't want it to show, if you're a Storygraph Plus member and you don't want it to show this book again, there's this arrow. You can click that, click OK, which I'm not gonna do. But if you don't want it to show any, if you find an author that you're not really a fan of and keeps recommending their books to you, you can delete, or you can make it so it doesn't show you that specific author. Author anymore. Now, you can reverse this, so make sure that you're sure you don't want this author to be shown anymore. But I am not going to do that. And then up above this, what are you in the mood for? You have preferences, which basically brings you to your reading preferences that you can edit at any time if you want to. Mine, I don't want to edit, so I'm going to go back to recommendations. And you can use this button to basically reset the recommendations without having to refresh the page. So there's that. Let me go back to the homepage. Now, under recommendations, you have your to be read pile. Now, under your to be read pile, you can search for a certain book. You can filter by mood, pace, type, genre, pages, and even original publication date. And you can also you can have it select any of the moods, so just one mood, or you can have it as select all selected moods, which was the same thing you could do for recommendations. But for your to be read pile, you can do books you own, which this was for everyone. Books you don't own, that books that aren't part of the series. So there's that. But this year's, I think anyone could use. No, I don't think so. So this next up thing above the filter is a Storygraph Plus option. So I have all the books that I want to read after I finish the book in my currently reading. And then you, as a Storygraph Plus user, you also have suggestions. It's loading. Okay, there it is. The nice thing about the Plus options is, unless it's like something that everyone can see, just don't have access to it. It has the plus symbol up here to let you know that it's a plus option. And then on the left side, you have your currently reading, which everyone has. And then your popular this week, which I don't pay attention to. You can search the whole site by the search box. That's on every page. The next tab is stats. So For stats, you have how you can, what stats you're viewing. You can put a month in this box. Everyone can do this. Everyone can have goals, the goals. Everyone can have the stats part. But here is something that is a Storygraph option. So, Storygraph Plus option. So under ratings, you see this little button that says view ratings per book type. If you click on that, it shows um, the mood ratings, the pace ratings, fiction versus nonfiction, genre, and then format. So there's what that looks like. There's also one other plus option on the stats page. So here's a plus option. Compare. You can compare 2 time periods. So if I compare 2021 to against 2022 and then click compare, there's how it looks if you have Storygraph Plus and you compare 2 time periods. So the next for Storygraph Plus users, you can have your, if you have it set to all time, actually never mind, that is not a Storygraph Plus option. I'm getting them confused. So now let's go on to challenges. So challenges, nothing really changes for Storygraph Plus users. Under challenges, you can browse challenges, and someone else can make challenges, and then you can join them, or you can make your own challenges. And then they'll go down under these 2 or 3 challenges if you have a set hours goal, which I don't, which is the audiobooks. Next tab is community. So community pretty much looks the same for everyone. Everyone has similar users, I think. Yes. So everyone's community page is the same until you get down here to where it says buddy reads. Only Storygraph Plus users can do buddy reads, I believe, unless they change that. You can now, I believe, have 8, maybe 9 people for one, 'buddy read. I don't really hang on. Okay, I'm just gonna edit this and delete the buddy because I thought I started a buddy read and then it ended up not working out. So then for the everything's the same here, but then you click on buddy read. Here this is a plus option. You can enter and choose specific people to be with, which I'm just gonna do. Type in that, and then type in, I'm just gonna click on a random page. So for buddy reads, for plus buddy reads, you can get to, for plus Storygraph users, for buddy reads, you can get suggestions, and then basically you click on the button to you click on the button that says create a buddy read, you create a buddy read, and then it will show up. Now I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna click on this username. So this is the suggestions that gives you, the machine learning powered reading buddy recommendations, and then the community members who have this book on their radar. You can select up to 8 people. So it's 8 people alongside yourself. So then you just fill out all this information. You don't have to do description. And then you would click create. But I'm not gonna do that, so. But I will. So the next thing I have to show you is the profile, I believe. So the profile is normal for everyone. It just shows that you're a plus member. And then if you go down here and you click view all, nothing there. Here's how you get to your DNF books. I only have 13 on there. So everything's really the same. And then you want to go to notifications is where you get all your in-app notifications, or in-website notifications really is what it is. And then manage account is where you can update all your settings, everything, for your actual account. Now, this is a Storygraph Plus feature here. It says, instead, interested in beta testing new features. So that's a Storygraph Plus option in your settings that I have checked. Everything else, besides that, is the same as a non-Storygraph Plus user. Then you have preferences, which everything is the same. Nothing's really changed for preferences for Storygraph Plus users. There is one other feature that I have to go back into stats for. And I'm gonna do 2021. We'll see why in a second. So 2021, if you go down here to the bottom, it says view your 2021 reading wrap up. That is a Storygraph Plus option. So then it shows you that. Anyway, I think it's a Storygraph Plus option. It may not be. And then Storygraph Plus users have more information. I know that than regular users. So here it says Plus option. Sorry. Compared to 20, so the compared to 2020 is Storygraph Plus option. So there's what that looks like. And then I swear there's a couple more things here. So let me. Sorry. So let me. Oh, there's one other thing I need to show you. So let me show you. Actually, once. Let me click on down here. Then click on Plus options. So the Plus options, since this is not invest in a Goodreads alternative not owned by Amazon. So if you sign up for this, let me actually have my laptop sit. I have a ring alarm sitting on my laptop, so let me actually have that read to you because my voice is not doing well today.
The Storygraph Plus. Per month. Switch to annual. Plus activate. Gift Plus. Invest in a Goodreads alternative not owned by Amazon. You'll help us stay independent, ad-free, and constantly improving for many years to come. Advanced Stats. Compare any 2 time slices of your data side by side, get access to exclusive charts, and see stats pages for any of your custom tags. Up next, suggestions. Not sure what to read next? We look at your to-read pile and give you smart, personalized suggestions. Buddy read book suggestions. Want to read with friends but don't know which book to choose? We suggest books that we think the group will love. Unlimited recommendations. Search for personal recommendations based on your mood and reading preferences as many times as you want to. Advanced similar users. Find users based on what they typically like to read in order to expand your personal book community and discover new books.
Oh, I didn't show that to you guys.
Personalized similar books. When browsing books, see similar book suggestions that are unique to you. Shape the roadmap. Vote and comment on upcoming features as well as submit official requests for new ones. Priority support. Your support tickets and requests for book information updates will be handled first. Plus activated.
So I need to do
Gift Plus.
similar users
App Plus.
and
Roadmap. Terms.
personalized
Privacy. The
similar
Storygraph.
books.
Copyright 2022.
So let me show that to you guys. So to get to the the advanced similar users, that's under community, and then you're gonna click on explore similar users, and then up here is advanced similar users. Show similar users who are, and then you can select up to 5 genres, up to 3 moods, or you can just click I would prefer if they were as similar to me as possible, and then you would click search like any other time on any other drop down. So it's searching. Let me scroll that up so it's easier to show you, and then here's all the people that it came up with that are as similar to me as possible. Now let me just click show you the other option that I'm forgetting what it is. The oh yeah, it's browse personalized similar books. That's the plus option there. So if I just click that, so let me start over. I clicked on Weekend to Fling from Claire Kingsley, or by Claire Kingsley from my to be read pile. And then if I just click on browse personalized similar books, it brings me to another page and brings me to books that are similar to the first book that I clicked on to get here. Then all these are not plus options. Everyone can see everything. That's a plus option, I believe. that's on the eBook page. They just don't have access to it. The next thing I'm going to show you is the roadmap that we have available to us. Storygraph Plus users, so you'll see it's split into two, or it's split into a few different options here, or sections. It's split into coming soon this week, ones that we already, they're already out, and that users can have access to. The medium term, which means it's not a super high priority, but it's still something they want to do in the future. And then, oops, it's not letting me. If I do long term, that just means that, sorry if you hear that, that's my kitten, or my kitten here. Now she's getting up here, but, anyway. Oh, sorry if you guys see that, you may see a cat tail. I don't know if you guys can see her, maybe, but, okay. But, and then, here are things that may take more than the team that they have, more people than the team that they currently have. And then up here you have give feedback. Let me scroll this over. You have it split into features. Sorry, I clicked on that. But you have it split into features, bugs, and requests / ideas. So let's go into features. I'll show you things that they have in that. Sorry, Benny. But it still will show you things that they have already in play. Like, here's one that's coming soon. Let me have my laptop read that to you because I don't have the voice strength to read that today, because this is the second time I've tried to film this video.
The Storygraph. Daily Streak. Coming soon. Nadia. January 15th, 2022. With the success of our January Pages Challenge, people have been asking if there is a way that it could continue for the rest of the year. We think that the best way to give people the same motivation they currently have to read a little bit every single day is to offer the option to turn on a reading streak. Each day that you mark some reading progress in the app, your streak will go up. Miss a day, and you'll be reset to 0. This will be opt-in so as not to stress out anybody not interested in this. Comments. Post. Christy Core.
And then,
February 15th, 2022.
if you want to make this vote go up, you just click here, and of course it goes up. Here's a medium strength one, or a medium term one. I don't know why I said strength. A medium term one. And then here's one that is this week one.
February 15th, 2022. April 8th, 2021. We've deployed a lot of great features, but not everyone enjoys the full effect of them. That could be because of poor design in places, a tricky user flow, something being hidden, etc. We're taking some time to review your most painful experiences and address them to make the app even more of a joy to use. Post below with any pain points you've noticed with the current design/setup, including screenshots where you have them. Please do point out design niggles/nitpicks also, however big or small. This isn't about adding new features. This is about polishing/improving what's already there. Comments. Post.
Okay, so there's that. There's that. What that looks like. You can also switch it to any of these ones. So let's switch it to this. Okay. So there's
The Storygraph. Roadmap. Requests/ideas. Sort without the /a. This week. J. Marinaro. March 14th, 2022. I like to update my to-read every so often to match up with my updated bookshelves at home. I sort all my books by title, but I disregard the A/N. Could we have an option to sort our Storygraph shelves this way? With 1,500 books, it's tough to match up the shelves while zooming back and forth to the A's and T's. Comments. Post. Nadia. July 16th, 2022. Set the status to this.
so here's the one that I posted a few days yesterday actually. when I am filming this, so let me have my computer read that to you.
Roadmap. Avright Authors. Kaelie Threads. July 17th, 2022. Add a feature where we can add favorite authors to our profile or our preferences, so those authors show up more in our recommendations. Comments. Post. L. Nettles. July 18th, 2022. This could potentially be done also by using the user stats for frequency and average rating/DNF count by author read. 0.
Let me show you.
The Storygraph. Roadmap. It could be useful to be able to search for books based on if they have certain tags. Everyone has their own way of tagging books, but if I want to find a time travel romance, I'd probably be more likely to find ones if I can use the romance genre and search for books that have a time travel tag. Comments. Post. No one has commented on this post
So
yet.
you'll see that I clicked on this arrow and brought it up from 1 to 2. But that's
The Storygraph. Roadmap. I would love to have added an option to filter for owned books. Personally, I am trying to decrease my own TBR, so it would be nice to be able to add a filter that helps me see the books that I own that may help me complete a challenge or for what I am in the mood for. Comments. Post. Nadia. June 26, 2022.
and
On your TBR, you can filter by owned books.
if it's something that they already have implemented, one of the team members will post a comment saying, and showing, saying where, saying where it's at, and also saying, showing a screenshot, but most times showing a screenshot like it is here of where it's at. But that's the Storygraph roadmap which we have access to. Let me close out of that. Here's here you can also click on all my own books. I own, so far it says I own 208, is somewhat correct, somewhat wrong. Because I only put them as owned if I've read them or if I know or if I found them and I already know off the top of my head that I own them. The next thing is that if you have it marked as owned on your Storygraph, or on your Goodreads. Then it automatically gets put into your Storygraph own books if it's on your Goodreads version. So let me show you. This is something everyone can do. So Goodreads or Storygraph has a built-in did not finish shelf, whereas Goodreads you have to add your own shelf. So you'll see it'll say today since I'm filling it out today, but I just could not get into this book. So that's what I'm gonna put. I'm not gonna add any content warnings. Then I'm gonna click save. And the really annoying thing is you have to go into Redbook and then go click this shelf so it says so it's where it says DNF books, which I wish they had a different version of this, a different way to get into the DNF books, like something right off of the homepage or something like that. I just could not understand the meaning of this book and what the plot of the book was. So that's good. Now I'm just gonna click save. It saves it as a review actually, because what happens is it will go off of your let me sorry, I'm trying to get back to the books, and actually so even though yeah, that's right. Oh, it looks like I only have a few that I need to put an explanation to. Um, So you'll see that it says, when did you stop reading this book? I'm actually gonna open my Goodreads here. And I'm gonna put the right date in this book here. So I'm just gonna go into my didn't finish shelf on Goodreads. Scroll until I find the book. It was actually it doesn't have a run date. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a new tab on Goodreads here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go into that. Browse giveaways. And I'm gonna go under your giveaways. And go under one giveaways. And there it is. And it says, if I click on it, it will give me a date. So anyway, I'm just going to set it as, I think I got it last year, actually. I'm gonna do July 18th. That's what I do when I don't know the date that I actually finished the book or don't remember. I just go to the previous year and I do that. I didn't set it as set it as today, and then we just have to change the year. Click save. Error. Your rent date cannot be before your start date. Anyway. So then, just have to change this to March 3 and 22. So, March 3, click update, July 18th, 2022. There's that. So I think so far that is all of them. Storygraph Plus options that it has. I will keep this video. I will keep updating and making a new video if more features come out. Bye guys, have a nice day.